School was a place where it was completely secluded from other young people because of my mental health issues. Being so isolated in school, it almost seemed normal to be so isolated at home. Having massive issues with mental health, whether it would be social anxiety, depression, and manic episodes through having depression. I was really self-conscious, very paranoid about the way I looked, and I had really low self-esteem. Outside incorporated lots of paranoia for me, and that people were looking at us and that there was something always going to go wrong, and I was almost consumed by that fear of the outside. To be inside in a familiar place was where I wanted to stay, because I just felt as though there was nothing as comfortable out there, and that could never be as comfortable as in the house.
Eryn was missing a huge amount of school at the time. She'd gone from doing very well at school to ending up in isolation.
I felt as though I didn't really fit in. I was getting bullied a lot because of my anxiety, and everything was always a struggle in school, but it just started to get worse and worse as time went on. I unfortunately left school with 1 GCSE. What can you do with 1 GCSE? Not much at all.
As a family, we were all quite desperate, and I was looking for different charities that might be able to help the situation, and I come across the King's Trust, and I found their number and I rang straight away. At first, Eryn said to me, no. And I said, Eryn, you've got nothing to lose, sweetheart. To make a change, you've got to step out of your comfort zone.
When Eryn first came to the Trust, she was really anxious. Her confidence started to grow, and she realised that people wanted to hear her story, people wanted to resonate with everything that she had been through. The Explore programme helped Eryn develop her confidence skills, reliability, leadership skills. Young people flocked to her, they wanted her for support as well. She was a star.
The centre, it was so inclusive. There was people that wanted to know about me and my background individually. It was quite humbling as well to understand that I wasn't the only person struggling.
That brought out your caring personality, and you immediately thought, I need to help them.
Seeing myself from the beginning where I was struggling to get into the building, to seeing myself at the end kind of helping other young people.
Absolutely.
Without even realising it, I suppose. After doing the Explore programme, I was looking for something a little bit more secure. He's been saying, well, actually, yeah, we've got an apprenticeship opportunity. Being able to go through that apprenticeship programme and having a secure job at the end of it, showing me that there was still a world out there for us. I've just passed my 5-year anniversary of being with the Newcastle Building Society. Without the confidence building and the leadership, I would not be able to go into the schools and do financial talks. When I do the talks, there's a real mixture of different groups that struggle with other people socially. And the feedback that we get is that it's nice that someone of a similar age can go and speak with them. It feels quite surreal to have people look to me when it was very much always the very opposite. Career-wise, I've always wanted to strive for more, and although I feel like sometimes I'm 3 steps behind everyone else because it's took so long to get where I am today, I look back and realise that having the right people around us, having the support from the King's Trust, makes everything that happened worth it.
So proud. It's been a long journey.
Yeah, it has.
And, you've got a long way to go yet, I know.
Yeah.
But you'll get there.